time, let's bring out the squad that has been dominating the scene since Call of Duty Ghosts was launched. Let's bring him out. It's Complexity, the Captain Aches, the Loudmouth. He is not afraid to tell you what he's thinking and back it up with his gameplay. He is joined by one of the best OBJ players in the business, the returning world champion Karma, and of course, Crim6, better known as the Crimbot.
And TP, man, I love this TP and Aches duo here. Two of the probably one of the greatest duos in the history of Call of Duty, with how many championships they've won together. I love that squad. Very, very talented. But now, the boys in blue, Team Envious, and they've got a lot of fans here rooting for them, wanting them pulled out. And there's the young man himself, Study, leading out the squad. And you gotta wonder, where's the rest of that Envy crew there? Study, did you lock them all up back there?
Study, one of the nastiest snipers we have seen this week, and absolutely locking it down in all of the search and destroys, but he is backed up by some incredible selfless teammates. There you see Nameless. Nameless going so big today, probably the best tournament I've seen out of Nameless in his Call of Duty career.
Oh, dude.
Ripping up 2-piece, 3-piece, one after another, and then the veteran, Merc. He's been in a position to compete for that $400,000 title, and last time he did it, he won it, Quiz.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a fellow Ohio brother too, man, so hold it down. And then you've got Rambo. A great leader for this team. He's got a ton of experience in the history of Call of Duty, and I know he's ready. These guys are pumped up for the opportunity to take on for $400,000 in first place here for the championship.
You gotta love Rambo. You saw the disappointment on his face last year when they lost that round 11 to Farico Impact, and they were eliminated from that tournament.
Oh, that was tough.
This is his chance for redemption, his chance to become a world champion for Call of Duty. They call him the old man. A lot of the guys over there in the UK just giving him stuff for being a little bit older.
He's like
24, 25 years old.
He's like 23
He's been gaming for years.
Yep.
Call of Duty has been his title since the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, Rambo won, I think the first really time we got to cast a big match was 2009, the Call of Duty 4 National Championship, where Extravagant, that Rambo and Big Timer team, Dodgers and Sharp, pulled out. So he's been around for a long time through a lot of different Call of Duty titles, and here he is, still getting at it. New Call of Duty Ghosts and new championship, and he's going to try to win it all.
Absolutely. The two teams getting geared up for our last match of the weekend. One team will leave that Xbox main stage as world champion, the other settling for $200,000.
Yeah, it's rough life when you have to settle for $200,000, isn't it? There's a good feeling just walking into that Xbox main stage, just knowing that no matter what, you personally have a $50,000 paycheck. That's a good feeling. Now you got clearly more money on the line, but there's just the bragging rights to win something like this big, an international stage, means everything for these guys. Merc was talking about in a video how many hours they play a day. A lot of these people that might be watching Call of Duty that don't know about Call of Duty esports, this isn't just like they pick up the controllers on a weekend and start playing. These guys devote everything to this, their livelihood, everything that they have going for them, 6-7 hours a day that they scrimmage and they battle out. There's a reason why they're the top players. There's a reason why we see some of the same faces year in and year out. It's the dedication that they put towards the game.
This is their career, Fliz.
It is, man, and obviously it's a good income, especially if you're able to finish first place here.
It's a good time to be in the esports business. One of these two teams will be crowned champion. Cannot wait to get this match started, but we should talk a little bit about the format. Of course, this is the final match in a double elimination bracket. Complexity has not been touched. No one has taken them out. However, Envious does have a loss. So the first series is a best of 5. If Complexity wins 3 in the first 5 games, it's over.
Yeah.
They are crowned world champions. However, if Envy is the first to 3, we're going to expand to a best of 11, where it'll be the first team to take 6.
And the line of thinking behind that is, if you're new to this, is Envious was in the loser's bracket, whereas Complexity stayed in the winner's bracket. So Complexity never lost the match, but because Envy's lost the match in the bracket, that's why they've kind of got to do more in order to win it. Just to explain it to some of the people that might not be familiar with the system. But we've done enough here. We've introed the teams, we've shown the videos. We've got all the predictions in. Let's get some gameplay and kick this bad boy off.
All right, so with every best of 5, we're going to kick things off with a domination. And here is a look at the map. We're going to Strike Zone. This is the smallest map in the domination rotation. So we'll see who has that up-close, personal business to attend to. I think we're going to see all kinds of knives in this game. Karma showing off his reaction time. Merc so fast with that melee as well. Of course, when you get up, you're going to want to go for that melee instead of the shots because...
Yeah, of course. If you got that quick reaction, you go ahead and get him with a quick knife. So, yeah, Domination Strike Zone, you said, a very fast-paced, small map, so you immediately get into gunfights right away. You're going to see, for obvious reasons, more SMGs out. Some of these teams might run just 4 SMGs. A big strategy here will be capturing A and C and actually holding the team in B. You don't really see that in other domination maps and modes. You know, usually it's you've got your home base of A and C and there's a battle for B. This will see a little more of the battle for A and C as teams try to contain the other squad in the B flag. So as these guys are going to kick this map off, get things going, you can see the intensity in this Complexity squad. They're focused.
The crowd is ready to get this one started. Before the games begin, let's hear it from the captain of Envy as we take a look at this video from Merc.
So, when you're trying to become a professional gamer, it's pretty difficult to get to that known status or that professional status. So there's a bunch of websites to kind of up your reputation, to play online tournaments, to get to know the community. And that's the way I did it, and that's the best way to do it. Is there's websites, you play online, you can compete versus other people, and you just build up that reputation and go from team to team, hopefully better team to better team, which is what I did. And then I just competed with my friends who I met online and just kept getting better. Our team really doesn't have that standout player, which is kind of the unique thing. A lot of these teams have these one players that are so much better than everyone else. The youngest player on our team, Jeremy or Study, he's kind of, I guess you could say, our standout player. He just, you know, is brought up, just got new to the team, and when you're such young talent, you have such, you know, such skills and such high quality skills and such fast reaction time. You know, and he brings a new caliber to the table. So it's like our goal to, you know, really develop him as a player and as a better teammate. But if you had to pick an all-star or an MJ for our team, it would have to be Study.
Merc, the veteran at just 20 years old. This guy has been in the business and bringing it for a while. And Fliz, I know you cast this guy at COD XP back when the $1 million prize pool started.
He's won a $1 million tournament before that Call of Duty's done. There's been 3 of them with XP, the World Championship last year, and this year Merc has gotten one under his belt with that Optic Gaming squad. No doubt about it that he wants to do it with Envy. After the fallout with Optic leaving there, he really found a home with Envy, which was a big thing for Merc. And he's come a long way here to be on this main stage and play against Complexity. And it's all coming down to this, man. The reality of being that close again to be somebody that has won 1 million. So it's either Karma that's going to be the second time they've won $1 million tournament, or it's going to be Merc for the second time they've won $1 million tournament.
So awesome.
That's
just
awesome.
20
One
years
of these guys
old.
will. Yeah,
one of these guys under 21, and they're about to win their second $1 million tournament. Complexity versus Envy here on our Xbox main stage. Fliz, we got some predictions from Golden Boy. We've heard some other predictions. I want to hear yours. Just speaking about this first game, Domination is a game that Envy was struggling with on Saturday, but today looking so much stronger as Nameless has been going off.
Yeah, you know, although Envy's 15-1 right now, and that's when you're thinking about your prediction here, you would be remiss to not, you know, factor that into the equation here, but I'm going to actually go with Complexity on this one. However, the X factor is if you see Nameless and Study just tearing it up, or Nameless does some of these crazy chains of 2 or 3 pieces that he's been stringing together in every single game mode all weekend, that could turn around and be very inaccurate quickly.
We're down to the final 20 seconds before this game kicks off. Crim6, Aches, TP, and Karma for Complexity going up against Nameless, Merc, Study, and Rambo from Envious. Here we go, kicking off the action. Strike Zone Domination. The man on your screen is Crim6 from Complexity. And last time Crim was on your screen, he went 11-0 to defeat their opponents in that upper bracket final.
Go ahead, make sure you use the hashtag XboxCOD. Let us know, hashtag Complexity or hashtag Envious, as Crimson picking up a kill right off the get-go.
3 out of 4.
Yeah, looking real good off the start here as they're going to try to pull this B flag.
Right off the break, you're going to see Crim, Aches, and Karma picking up kills. Crim6 is going to get B control, early flag domination here by Complexity. But the key here on Strike Zone is all about the rotation. What are we going to see from these squads, please?
Well, look, now that they got B, they got to make sure that they maintain A or C. The last thing you want to do is get, stuck in here at B. So Crim6 is going to know that. He's going to be the one holding down B. Finally gets taken out. The voting poll, very back and forth as we're seeing they're coming in. Complexity and Envious battling this one out. Envious looking like they're starting to win in the poll, but Merc winning it in the gunfights at B as he's finally taken out. Almost able to capture that, but I do believe he got the neutralize on it.
Over at A, you have, it looks like that Study trying to move over to Merc, but right now Study actually pushing through Kitchen is going to double back and go to B. They do have a player in the back, Study trying to distract for him. Will they be able to break in for Envy? Doesn't look like it. Nice shutdown here from Crim6. Again, he's already 5-1. Now, Fliz, we should talk a little bit about this Oracle mode. A lot of people in the audience were confused earlier. Oracle mode, of course, is a tool built in by Infinity Ward specifically for esports. We are able to see where opponents are on the other side of walls. They will be outlined by orange. Of course, the players, this is what they're seeing, just what's in front of them on the map.
No, it's good to explain that for especially some of our new viewers out here. Oracle allows you to be able to see where players are coming in. It allows us to see what kind of engagements happen. So that's the orange glow that you'll see around the opponents as we jump on board with Karma. He's going to try to get in this B. Shots fired, take somebody out, but Study with a Semtex picks up the kill on board with Merc here as it looks like he's going to be able to secure this. No, just falls short. As is a Complexity player, Crim6, that comes in and takes it. Nameless, trying to get that redemption kill, picks it up, and now it looks like he should be able to secure this B, and END does have it.
So far, it's been a battle for B, 38-25. Envy trailing, but trying to make up some lost ground. A is going to be taken, though, and they know, don't even fight for it. Let's just rotate over, steal Complexity C flag. I like the strategy here, but we're going to need some big kills to be. Study's got to defend this, and he does. Nice two, and the 3-piece.
Merc killed him.
Merc shut him down, his own teammate. Wow,
that was
Study
so
went
dirty.
Huge there.
Yeah, that was so dirty, and he picked up that 3-piece with such finesse. Study making it happen here. He's trying to be the young champion going through Complexity.
Yeah, and if you weren't aware of it before the games began, now you can see it is, friendly fire is turned on, of course, and Rambo off to a very slow start. That was actually just his first kill. He's been the rotator, and he has been losing all of his slaying battles to Cole. I want to see what's going wrong, because right now, Study is ripping it up. There's another 2-piece in your kill feed.
Yeah, Rambo, clearly, he's struggling right now. He's got to get it together. However, Study, with some of the impressive plays he's been doing, is picking up the slack. But Merc and Nameless obviously contributing as well. 48-50, only a 2-point difference here with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the half.
Down goes Nameless. Rambo is going to be cleaned up again as Aches is starting to heat up. Now 13-8. That grenade will take him down, while Karma also right there with him in the slaying column. 14-7. Karma fighting for B all by himself is now going to get some support here from TP. Phenomenal teamwork and communication being shown here by Complexity.
Karma does pick that one up. There's 3 Envy players that all pushed in, so it was short-lived, as now Merc's going to make sure he can get in there. He's got to fight TP. He does pick him up, however, Aches comes in, takes out Merc. Rambo continuing to struggle here in the first half.
Rambo's going to need to step it up, but look at the rest of these boys. Merc, Nameless, and Study going big with these M-Stars, unable to get A with Study. More kills going down as Aches picks up the 2-piece. Nameless now has to defend C to prevent a 3-cap.
Nameless, he's been, honestly, Nameless has played wonderful Call of Duty all weekend long, making a big name for himself. If you didn't know about him before, you sure know about him now, as he's going to try to make a push in here, get the B, shots being fired, picks up a kill, takes out Karma, going to throw another magazine in here, and takes out TP as well. Nameless on fire here.
Continuing on for Merc, it looks like down low as well, and it looks like we have Nameless just rotating through the kitchen. No one's going to be challenging B, so Nameless is a floater here. He sees that C is taken, his teammate going for A. On the flag, the faster you capture it.
And Dre able to get a kill there, but not going to do anything with his zone. So Complexity off to a good start here in the first half, 80-70. So nothing too big. You know, Envy doesn't have to sweat too much. Only a 10-point game for Complexity going in the second half. If you're not familiar how this works for domination, we play both sides here for 5 minutes. We'll carry over the point difference in here. So Complexity will go into the second half of this game with a 10-point lead.
And we should take a moment and explain why we do that here in competitive esports.
Yes.
Of course, the map's not always symmetrical. One side naturally is going to have an advantage no matter how you look at it.
Yep.
So to create an even playing field, we're going to do 5 minutes on each side. We're going to switch it up, but first, we should take a look back at what happened in those first 5 minutes as we take a look at our scoreboard. Aches 18-11, the captain leading with his gameplay. Also a capture there, and Crim 6 14-10 with 4 very important captures. He was there to lock down beat, had several major plays inside the bar.
Yeah, so, you know, and look, even though we talked about Rambo struggling, I was really impressed by what Merc, Nameless, and Study were able to do to make it only a 10-point difference. They basically kept themselves in the game with some of their play, and Study's three-piece was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that was, he's making a montage over there.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like side number 2 is ready as we're going to get ready to go at it for 5 more minutes here on Strike Zone. Game number 1, a 10-point disadvantage for Envy. They're going to have to claw back in this one. We'll see who is the player to watch in your opinion, Fliz.
I'm going to go, well, I kind of want to stick with Aches just because Aches was doing so well. And, you know,
18-11 is pretty good.
A very vocal leader. But I want to switch back over to Nameless at some point in the second half there. He's been so exciting to watch all weekend. So those are kind of my 2 players I'm watching on both these squads.
Nameless and Aches, Flizz's players to watch. Let us know. Use your hashtag XboxCOD. Tell us, who do you think is our player to watch? We'll try and showcase some of your favorite pro players. Nameless and the boys from Envy are going to spawn over here outside the pro shop. On the opposite side of that pro shop, we have Crim 6, Karma, TP, and Aches ready to go battle once again. Looking through, I think it's all MTARs. No, a Remington being pulled out here by Study to get it started. Let's jump off board with Aches to kick off our action, Fliz. And do you think he's going for the bar, or is he going for the kills up top?
I think he's going for the kills up top, man. I mean, he's so aggressive player right now. You kind of just got to let Aches go out and do his thing here. But he catches a quick stun right off the get-go in the pro shop. And now Aches trying to fight out of there, but gets taken out. That's going to be Nameless. That knocks him down as we switch on board with TP. TP just kind of hanging back here on his home flag, protecting that.
I think he was expecting someone to push through that pro shop, realizes they won't, calls it out to Karma. They're going to be pushing bar. Can Karma handle this?
Let's see if he's able to do it. Karma does pick up a nice kill, taking out Study here, but finally drops at the hands of Merc.
More players pushing in. TP trying to stay alive, pre-firing, has no idea where they're going to be coming from. Merc poking around that corner is going to get the kill. Let's go over to Envy now, as their captain has just secured B. 2 flags to 1 now. The score, that deficit, starting to be overcome as they'll be getting 2 points for every 5 minutes as opposed to just 1 point from Cole. But it's going to take a while here for these guys to mount a major comeback if Cole keeps slaying like they did that first half.
Yeah, and they're already losing the B bar here. Rambo trying to get in and make something happen there. He does pick up a kill on Crim 6 as he's going to backpedal. It looks like he's going to try to grab this C flag and hold this for himself.
Rambo's going to grab C, has a teammate up top watching him. Nice setup here on the defense, but you see Merc helping out. There's a fantastic grenade. One more player coming down the stairs. Merc with a nasty 2.5. Couldn't make it. 3 kills, and now it's going to be up to Nameless to keep C in this Envy control. Merc continues to go here. 5-3-2, and I'd love to hear what the captain is saying. Let's throw to a listen in with Envious.
Push up. Who is? Oh, yeah, he's there. I got it. One more, front, 2 P5. He's got help. Help him. Ready. Stay left. Top middle. I'm here, you guys. Hey, stunned on A. One guy's just front B. One shot. One shot B. Kitchen. He's gonna go back out. He's gonna be top middle. I'll hold B. Push B. Alright, push C. Top C.
Dude, he's already on statue.
One statue flag.
Where are we going?
Do that. I'm on. Go see.
There's a guy here, though.
Might spawn here. He's right.